Welcome to Thrasher's Paradise, the stool edition of the Thrashing couch, because we can't find the couch, but that's okay. We're here in someone's basement, I believe. They're in the garage. Garage, we've already done a storage unit, so this is kind of nicer than that. No offense to Nepenthe. That's coming soon. But besides that, we are here with Atlas Fall in their home, which is in a secret location that I cannot describe or mention, or else they will find a way to hurt me. The Atlas Pit. The Axe. Interesting. We are here with Mario, and Cameron, and John, and then we have to pan to Sean. Oh. I'm not here. So we will get feedback from John every other question or 6, if that's cool. John, Cameron, and Mario. Yeah. And Sean. We won't forget Sean. All right. Now, gentlemen, how long has this version of Atlas Let Fall been together for?
2016?
2.5 years, I think. Yeah, I feel like 2.5.
Guess we should look that up.
I don't pay attention to years. They just happen.
About 3 years now, I guess.
Yeah, we're going on about 2.5 of us being a thing, yeah.
We went through a lot of band members before we finally settled on us 4. It's quite the process. But yeah.
Now I have a bone.
Pretty good. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have interrupted.
No, it's fine.
Now I have a bone to pick with all of you. I can't find your music on Bandcamp or on Spotify or on any other musical platforms. What's with that?
We have a
few, phone recordings on Reverb Nation, but Facebook, YouTube, but yeah, we're getting there. We're going to be recording soon. Put something official up. Yeah. Anything else to add there?
Mostly we've just been waiting for the right producer, sound mixer, everything. We're trying and working towards doing it ourselves so that way we can focus a lot of our sound into what we want instead of, outsourcing.
That's pretty much covered it.
Mm-hmm.
You may be the bass player, but here you have a voice.
Yeah.
Bass players matter.
Yes. I think we should make that a t-shirt, Kev.
Yeah, bass players matter.
4 strings good enough for me.
Now, Mario, I'm just assuming this. You are probably one of the few original members left from the band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
What made you want to keep the band going through all the hardships and the lineup changes?
Wow, what a question. Well, I mean, we mesh pretty good. When we get together, it doesn't matter what's going on during the week or whatever happened. When we get together, it just works. When something works, you got to keep it going, right? We got a great songwriter. Together, we all come up with some great riffs, and away we go. It's a great recipe that works, and we're just going to keep it going, right? So.
Right. Well, the first time I saw you all, it was with the Anchor and multiple other bands that I can't think of right now. And I apologize. Oh, wait, the Fervor made their debut last night. A War Within, we were there. Yeah. Who was the other band?
Us Alike, I think.
Us Alike, yeah, I think it was. And Us Alike, basically a pure metalcore shore at the show, not shore. I don't know why I said that. At the Warehouse in St. Catharines. First off, it's a nice venue. I wasn't expecting it to be so nice.
Yeah, it's nice. We played there a few times. It was really loud in there. Have a great sound system.
Yeah. Well, besides that, what was it like to perform with such a very nice lineup?
It was overwhelming at first, but once we got on stage, we just played for our audience, and that was it. It just worked out. Anything else?
Yeah, it was a little like you said. It was a little overwhelming trying to keep up with those guys who have done like tours and stuff, being such a local act. It was, I think we did good, but hopefully.
Yeah, that was the biggest venue so far.
Yeah.
We played a lot of small clubs and stuff, and
We did our due, and I mean, it's always challenging when you see these bands who are doing tours and stuff like that and jumping into it, but it's very much rewarding to see their reactions, to get the compliments, to work with such talent. It's always a privilege, despite how daunting it may seem, or I guess, like how big of a picture it really is.
Where it stands right now, how hard is it for you as a band to book a show or even try and find time to practice together?
They've been actually approaching us. We haven't been.
Oh yeah.
They just once we started playing at the first show at the Geekery with Various and a few other bands, it just went from there. Just spiraled up.
Yeah, we've
From
never
there.
had to actually reach out for a show. For the last 2 years, everybo's always asked us, booked us. We've never really worked hard.
Bands. Yeah. Well, bands that are touring and hit the area, I guess they looked us up and called us out, and that was it. Just went from there.
Yeah. Luck.
Yeah, luck.
Entirely
Our luck.
Luck and timing
Yeah.
is very essential in this.
As we talked about Various earlier.
Yes.
Now, what we have here is a pure identification of a metalcore band. There is the one guy with the long hair, and there is the singer with the swoopy hair.
Of course.
Was this
I just cut mine, so that's.
was it intentional to have this look, or did it just happen?
Well, I did have half this.
We're both in long
And then I saw a very
That was
bad
nice.
picture of myself with Tommy vexed after seeing Bad Wolves, and my hair looked semi-fro. So I was like, and that's where it goes. This is it. And I got rid of it, and then subsequently, it reached a metalcore vibe.
Yeah, for me it was I was growing it out to actually donate it for like a cancer charity, and then just got too attached to it and never cut it. So it's
same.
it's at a cuttable length now, but I still haven't done it yet. So maybe soon.
Long hair bass players matter.
Yes, they do.
I just do what I do. My hair, it grows pretty quick, actually. I cut it recently, but it gets really curly and really messed up, so I just cut it. Let it grow again, basically.
You have any upcoming shows coming up?
Not right now. No.
No, we're going to actually hold off for a bit. We want to change some gear around and maybe even focus on new songs and recording and stuff, practice the recordings part of it. And there was even mention of sessions on the river, but we're not 100% sure on that. But
I'm not too sure what that means by just on the river.
it's where they record you off the floor and you bring a bunch of people in. It's like a live recording.
Oh,
yeah,
live, okay.
In Fort Erie, yeah.
Oh. Okay. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm now stumped. Okay, how's everyone's day been?
Super long. I had to wake up at 5:30 for work, so
Oh, you work today? Sure.
yeah, it's been a long run for me.
It's okay. We've got you, baby. Bassists need their comfort, okay? I get it.
That guy works like 7 days a week, man. He's the hardest working drummer I've ever met. No, okay.
Yeah, it was bad.
Anyways, yeah.
Worked
Just a typical day of a metalcore singer?
pretty much.
Selling
much.
phones.
Selling phones.
Yeah. Have you
sing
seen
on the way to
movie
work?
Rockstar? I'm basically Mark Wahlberg during the day. Selling phones.
Selling
Money's good.
You just got a raise.
Oh.
Is it based off a commission or just you get paid?
Commission and hourly, so like
Nice.
bonuses.
Is that a plug? No, don't say where you work.
I
No.
didn't say where I work yet.
I'm not gonna ask where he works.
Smart man.
No, you're welcome. I'm just struggling with what questions to ask you all now. Okay, when would you like to project that you might be releasing a album or an E EP?
In theory, if everything were to fall into place perfectly, I would say 6 months.
Okay.
That's if everything were to go perfectly and we weren't the perfectionists that we try to be and make everything as authentic as we can to what we want in our sound. But it's basically TBA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it TBA or TBD? To be determined?
I was
or
going to say TBA now.
Either or.
To be announced?
To be
Either or,
announced,
yeah.
to be determined. Either or, it works.
Things
And
make you go, Anyways.
our new debate segment on Thrasher's Paradise. Is it TBA or TBD? Your thoughts?
TBD.
Yeah, TBD. I always say TBD, yeah, but
Kind of sounds like
whatever.
a bank.
Yeah, TB Bank.
TD, TBD, yeah.
What? Nothing.
Get a close in on that.
Better off not to.
Yeah.
Now, what is the official beer of your band?
Oh, I'm super fancy when I drink. So. I don't know. Innocent Gun. They have one called Blood Red Sky, where it's aged in whiskey barrels.
Oh.
And they have another one aged in bourbon barrels, and that's what I go to. None of this American.
I just buy whatever.
Poppers.
Yeah.
Get us man of poppers.
I kind of like the beer he's drinking. Where can I find this?
Yeah.
Any LCBO.
What's it called?
Innocent Gun.
Innocent Gun. Huh. I'll try it.
And it's aged for how
Have
long?
you tried the
It's
Trooper
like
beer?
5 years in.
I have one up in display upstairs.
Oh, that's good.
But I drank it there one summer. It's pretty good.
I got the can.
Yeah, we got the
Oh,
can.
you have a
Joey,
can?
Yeah, I got 2 cans. He brought them
Okay.
over, but
Yeah,
Joey
I love
drank
it.
the last one.
I saw the bottles, yeah. I have one bottle.
Yeah,
left.
the Trooper was good. Then they put out one called Hollowed, which is like caramel infused, and that's also really, really good. It's like a double stout, so if you like a hearty beer, that'd be the way to go.
Huh.
This man knows his
I
beers.
drink a
Yeah.
lot.
Craft beer over there. Craft beer drinker over here.
I think we should just make this a completely separate
Yeah,
video
beer.
about metal bands
Beer
equals
commercial.
alcohol? Question mark? Like, I know Slayer, I think we were doing something with... What?
A lot of them do whiskeys now.
Yeah, whiskeys.
Yeah.
There's the blackened whiskey from
Mhm.
Metallica.
Slayer has a Jägermeister.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
They have a
Sting,
Jägermeister.
Gary Holt just showed it on his.
Yeah.
channel.
Huh.
Anthrax has their Warcraft beer.
Megadeth has a Tout Le Monde. That's an all-right beer.
An alright beer.
I've never tried it, so I couldn't say.
Yeah, it's passable.
Would you say their beer is like their newer releases?
Oh, for sure. It's no rust. It's no rust in peace. That's for sure.
He's just like, he went there. Oh no, oh no.
He's a bass player.
Talking about? He's important. He keeps everything in groove.
Barely.
Barely.
It's all that guy.
We've had a few practices without him. Actually, before we started, went for a while without a bass player,
Oh.
right? But
That was before
you
I
need
joined
bass.
in.
It fills the room, man. You gotta have bass.
Damn straight.
Just need a bigger amp than that.
That's my little practice one.
Yeah. Not for that loud drummer. Double kick. It's crazy loud.
Now it's pretty obvious that we all know who the oldest one in this picture is.
Wow.
Oh, I was pointing at me. I was being polite.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out, but
Not a day over 27
it's
anymore.
basically I know if somebody plays guitar, I know somebody plays bass, and here you have it, right? I don't know how we found him. Kijiji, was it? Yeah.
It was Kitchi.
I had a lot of ads in
Looking forward
Kijiji,
for
then
LFG. And then just one thing fell into place.
The one thing that did make me happy and satisfied with your show at the warehouse was you did have merchandise, and not just any kind of merchandise, actual nice merchandise. Like, I have a shirt of theirs, and it's very nice.
what? You didn't wear it.
I apologize. I
good.
had an open house today at my college, and I kind of didn't want to freak out kids, so I just wore this simple
Well, you
band
can-
logo
You
shirt.
can edit the video and put one on and just put it back in.
I'll do this for you. I'll shoot a shot when I get home of just me wearing the shirt. It's
Yeah.
like, here's the shirt. You can buy at their shows.
Just like a nice cut. Just like, oh, I
Yeah.
didn't wear it. Here's the shirt.
Yeah.
on. We'll insert it here,
Yeah.
and then we'll just carry on with the interview.
Yeah.
Here. Purposely do that.
Yeah.
So then it's like, hey, insert the shot, Colin. I like how I refer to myself in the third person in that in my own videos now. This is great. Josh, how are you doing? Any questions for the band?
Hi, Josh.
Okay.
He's the camera guy.
He's the camera guy. Any questions from the stepdad?
Offhand, not yet.
Not yet. Can't think.
How long you guys been doing this for?
Okay, how long?
Oh, that was asked already, man. Where
You
you
did.
been?
That's just the current lineup was asked. So
In
currently these guys, like 2.5 years.
I think it was near the end of 2016, I believe.
Yeah, I
was it?
joined 2016.
Yeah.
It's been the same since.
You
but
and I started.
they started
Yeah,
it
we started way
time
before.
ago.
20.
basically me and him.
13?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
2014?
You guys come from other bands or like, or you were bands before? No.
No, this is my.
I
first
was in
real
one
project.
band before.
I was in like a blues cover band, and then like a
I know how to pick them, right?
and then like a new wave British heavy metal tribute thing that never kind of took off as much as we wanted it to.
Yeah. The more you know.
I said I don't tell you.
Exactly. And we're back with more content. We're going to have the first time ever the loudest orgasm contest. Are you gentlemen ready?
No.
Oh shit!
Well, thank you for tuning in for this episode today.
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia. So I'm assuming by this the singer wins?
What?
Yeah, he's super loud.
Oh,
I've heard it a couple times. He's super loud.
Well, to claim the crown, you have to.
Oh, fuck no.
Are you embarrassed?
That's private.
Not for the neighbors.
He doesn't have any
Not
kids.
really.
He doesn't have any kids. He could be super loud.
I
Right?
think Sam's dad tells me. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, John.
Dog's barking.
Any other
Problem
questions?
with living-
Yes, we're gonna get to that. Now, how many times have you guys been interviewed?
Just this one right now.
Are you serious?
Is there?
I'm popping your cherry.
Is it tight?
You are.
I mean, I'm nervous. I'm having a hard time, so I guess so. I like how I pop almost all these bands' cherries.
Would you say you're a cherry picker?
I don't even know what to do with my
I think at this point I'm more of a cherry blaster. This video is sponsored by Cherry Blasters.
Hey, the drums. Da-dum-tsh.
He just seems
Metal version of it.
he seems unimpressed with us. Now, Cameron, we've known each other. Well, I have your number
Yes.
with consent.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
I agree.
He agreed.
Give me your fucking number. Oh, my.
And we ran into each other recently.
Yes, it was at a Sabaton and a Hammerfall concert at Danforth Music Hall in Toronto.
Yes, I thought it was good. What did you think of it?
It was amazing. It was my first time for Hammerfall and my second time for Sabaton, but it was my first time rowing a big old boat.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, so Amon and Mars started it a while back where guys would just sit down in the pit and act like they're rowing like a big Viking ship.
Yes.
And you're rowing into battle. So for Sabaton's song Swedish Pagans, everybody sat down and rowed their boat.
I did the same thing for the Monomar show.
Oh, you were part of the boat?
I was part of the boat.
Oh, I regret not going now.
He got serenaded. He was part of the boat. Man.
All the good stuff happens to the big juicy ginger. No, that's legit his on-air radio name.
Juicy Ginger.
Nice.
Or Gary Holt. Like, we can't say the Gary Holt nickname he gave me.
Oh yeah, we can here.
Only here you can say, but on air you can't.
So
say it.
there's this site called Vimo,
Campbell.
Camo. So
Cameo. Yeah, Cameo.
Cameo, where you can pay a celebrity to basically talk to your friend, wish them a happy birthday or something like that. We paid $50 and we got Gary Holt to wish my buddy Josh a happy birthday. He started off with, "Hey Josh, the big ass ginger."
$50, that's it. Was it a B list?
It was a huge list. You can get Michael
B-list?
Starr, Steel Panther.
We can get Michael Starr to staring at you, Cameron.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully on the second that will just happen.
Yeah. He is also a Steel Panther fan, so he is definitely into the new album, Heavy Metal Rules.
Yes, very much so, yeah.
Actually, funniest thing, I went to a record store called The Beat Goes On in Hamilton. Like this second-rate one. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, what the hell are they going to have? And I found it displayed with new music, and it's just like, what the hell?
Nice. I spent a couple years back more money on a pair of pants than I probably should have, and they were custom-made leather pants for Steel Panther shows and,
That deserves a high five.
and glam stuff that never took off as well.
You're so glam.
So, John, with this inspirational conversation, are you ready to become a glam metal band?
gonna say hard no.
What's wrong with
I'm
glam?
not worried.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I just can't do it.
You can't do the high pitch. Yeah! As I did it horribly.
That's this man's.
No, no. I love it. Can't sing it though.
That's not true. I've heard you.
Oh. Who has he serenaded already?
Probably just you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
At work in the warehouse.
Oh. Avril's got nothing on this man's.
Yeah.
I sensed a lot of tension between these two.
Oh yeah, it's a love-hate relationship with this guy.
Oh, for sure.
A true bromance, nonetheless. Were you expecting this to happen from your
No.
band? No.
No.
It's completely platonic. What are you talking about?
Do you approve of it?
No. We're now looking for new bass
2019,
players.
yeah.
Oh, dude! Why is
No,
the
you
bass
know, as long
player?
as you don't bring it here, I'm
I
good.
play bass. It's easy to fill in. Get a guy with the ukulele. He can do it.
Yeah.
Or ukulele.
Man.
I think we've got something here.
I
Damn it.
Metalcore banjo, like bluegrass, you can do anything really.
Yeah.
What about a bluegrass glam metal fusion?
That'd be tight.
It would be.
Boston kind of.
How could you glam though? Because most people who do bluegrass are kind of like hillbillies.
Hicks. Yeah.
Hicks, hillbillies,
Well, you just
overalls and stuff. You know?
But like
you
leather
just wear
glam
super
overalls.
tight leather.
overalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to have the cup guard on.
Now,
Pickle wrapped in cucumber wrapped in tinfoil.
grab the cucumber.
So when you're going through the airport, when the beeper, you gotta.
Have you tried that before?
I have not.
Do you plan on doing it?
I want to one day. Yes, I feel like it will get me very quickly offboarded from an airplane, but.
What you guys should do is, if you ever go flying anywhere together, just someone put a dildo in one of your guys' bags.
Oh, for sure.
That would be from him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So Mario, if the band ever has to go overseas, do you feel you're going to need to fill in for certain members of the band?
Oh, boy.
He gets it. He got
No.
the question.
I'll let him answer then.
It's gonna be again hard. No.
It's hard something.
He's getting the dildo.
The biggest.
The biggest. I feel like this should be your new album's name. The Blackest, the Biggest.
The biggest, blackest.
The Blackest and the Biggest album ever.
Yeah. Like the Spinal Tap smell the glove.
Yeah. You brought a whole new meaning to the song "Suffer."
We've had a little bit of injustice too, so.
Ooh.
Has this inspired
Start
any?
dissecting those lyrics now. What are you really talking
Take it away,
about?
man.
Oh, yeah.
You might as well tell the people at home what these songs really mean now.
Mr. Songwriter.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
Honestly, it's so long ago since I wrote those songs that the true meaning behind them is kind of gone, and I can't really go into it. Like, Suffer is more just a reflection of yourself needing to focus on what you need to do to become better to get through every day. We all suffer in different ways, either silently or loudly, whichever you choose. But how you choose to pick that fight is what matters most. That's all. We have songs that are like Demons Inside, again, another song about your internal struggles, your everything, which lead into the song The Ending, a song about being not an option for anybody. You are everything that a person's going to have. You're that, the ending, as the title says, pretty much. Yeah.
Damn, that took a turn.
Deep.
A very nice
You
turn.
did some things, Betty.
Bruh. And then you got songs like Welcome Home, which is our way of basically just saying welcome home. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for everything.
It's always our last song, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Well, it wouldn't have to
Get them
be a
involved.
cover of that song, Welcome Home, would it?
I will not dignify that with a response because I absolutely cannot justify it. No, absolutely not.
All right. Now, do you have any new material in the works?
Yes. Yes, we do. However, we're kind of working on it while we're focusing on our recording, so it's kind of like a flip-flop between practice to getting into gear for recording and kind of transitioning that to get everything going, so that's done.
Do you find it hard to constantly be transitioning between the two?
We've kind of been doing that the whole time. It was transitioning between the old stuff and new stuff, and then practicing the old stuff for shows while trying to do the new stuff, and then taking some breaks after shows or like holidays come up and stuff. So now we were trying to do the new songs, practice the old stuff for shows, and do the shows, and that just kind of muddled it all together. But somehow it always,
especially in the summer, it's hard. Everybody goes on vacation, so we got pause for a while, or work comes into effect too, right? So it's kind of hard to juggle all of it together, right? So just got to find the time to do it, right? Try to practice once a week, but it's not always easy to do that, right?
So far, we're being successful with once a week.
Pretty good, yeah.
But yeah, we're gearing into that recording because we do want to be able to give, when people go, like you've asked, like, where's your content? We want to be able to go, here it is, instead of, we'll get back to you.
Now, what I want to know from you, what inspired? It's a good question. It's a serious.
question?
I started laughing because he looked right at you.
Oh yeah. Huh?
He's a mind reader.
Oh yeah.
What am I thinking right now?
Dang, that bass player's hair looks real nice.
He's a mind reader.
I miss my long hair.
No. What inspired the name for the band, Atlas Let
Well,
Fall?
we were looking for a band name for a while. It was actually John that came up with it. We had a bunch of names that we were trying to put together,
Last
but
Audition?
a lot of them were taken already. Hey? Yeah.
What? One of them was Last Audition, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we had a shitload of them.
Yeah, because we had a bit of a cycle going on for, members during the trial periods of when we were starting up and seeing how everything would go. So we decided to name the band Next Audition for a while until we settled on a name. There was a couple that were tossed around for a while, and then I thought of Atlas Let Fall because I thought of the Greek Titan Atlas, and just, he holds up Mount Olympus, he holds up the planet. What would happen if he just went, fuck this?
Damn, that's an awesome backstory for a band
Bring
name.
back the flag.
Yeah, just let it go. Instead of dealing with his punishment that he was given, just say, I'm done.
We're in free fall.
You should make that a T-shirt.
Actually,
Wow.
the one shirt where you'll see in pictures later,
Yeah.
more to come, there's the one that you
Click
got
this
where it
link.
shows all the demons in the green and the gray. That's based off our song Demons Inside. There's another one where it shows a mountain which is erupting and everything like that. It's a volcano, and there's a big whirlpool in the middle and one human looking into it. That picture is based off of
collapsing.
what happens when he lets go.
Oh.
That is the collapse.
Now I want to get this shirt. Like I didn't get it because they told me,
Yeah.
oh, it's the popular one.
Now you got to get both. There's two.
You will too.
Why do I just feel like this is just turned into a sale pitch for
Our first
me?
shirt actually looked like that, which is pretty cool. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have many more, I'm sure.
I think in general, the first shirt for any band should just be the logo.
Yeah.
Just 'cause you shouldn't go deep into the designing and work.
It just didn't come out good when we actually printed it. just
We just used an at-home screen printer.
yeah.
Just like,
I
oh,
made one at the
perfect.
mall that- yeah, basically he just.
He didn't match
Yeah,
the black up, so it was like black
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
like
just
off
weird looking.
black.
We need professional help.
Yeah.
But that one turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Investments.
Investments.
Yeah.
Now, because eventually there's gonna come a time where our channel is gonna commit to getting merch. Let's be real, it will happen one day. Now, I want to know from professional merch buyers or merch sellers.
For sure, a professional merch buyer.
Well, eventually
I think we all are.
One of our pages, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shows. Come out to the shows. You know.
Come out to the shows, yes. My question is it how hard is it to find the right person to produce your merchandise?
That's really just dependent on the quality of what you're looking for. I mean, screen printers, stuff like that, they're a dime a dozen. You can find them anywhere from home people who do it to just super professionals. So it's really a Google search away.
Or word of mouth. We found out about the place where we got it actually from Various.
Oh.
Press Time in Welland.
Yeah, they got their shirt made there.
And they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Like they had a fire during the week.
Yeah, and still
And
managed to get our stuff out
on
the
time.
next
Joey
day.
wasn't there, was he? The fire?
He didn't spill his coffee there, no.
I feel like as a joke, you should make that a shirt.
Actually, it was a crazy story about what happened
picture
with
of Joey
the fire. So there was a massive storm the day before, and lightning had struck their building and lit their breakers on fire.
Oh.
Luckily, it was in
The White
a
House.
concrete room, so the fire didn't spread. But that's what happened and why our shirts were delayed a day, because lightning hit their entire building.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, craziness. Zeus was pissed.
Zeus.
Them Atlas guys.
You know why he was pissed?
He let go.
You like-
He let fall, man.
He doesn't have a shirt
Yeah.
he doesn't have a design on any of your merchandising yet.
True. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta hook your brother up.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. He has to go through the trials of making it. Let's see if he's Atlas approved.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
New song right there.
True.
Atlas approved.
True.
If you make a shirt for that song, I request a free one for the inspiration.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Fair.
Works for us, yeah.
How to con your way into getting free merchandise?
Now you have it on record, now we have to follow through.
You gotta mail it.
I mean, I'm still waiting.
It turns off every 20 minutes, right?
I mean, I'm still waiting from merchandise all the way from Vancouver. Hi, Pat. Thanks for shipping out the package. Yet.
Rip.
Rip my X-Pain merchandise. That's probably still on his bed. No, it's funny because I interviewed this band X-Pain twice. And the deal was I shipped them out candy. And I would get merchandise.
Yeah, that's a fair trade.
I've now shipped them out two parcels of candy.
That should be 2 shirts or 2 pieces of merch.
You probably forgot he.
Yeah, I understand.
Where's my shirt? Got to write on the
Oh,
candy.
dude. Okay.
I'm just gonna stand.
You're probably confused in what just happened because John's now here and Mario's now over there, but Cameron's yet still in the middle.
Yeah, I play bass.
I play bass.
No, I'm still there. I shrunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Musical places.
Musical play. So, I was gonna make. I forget what song reference I was gonna make.
Lost my seat.
I guess John just likes me that much that he wants to stand beside me.
Yeah. Also wanted to make you feel taller, because I'm short as shit.
Are you Portuguese?
Stool. We should have got you a little
No.
stool.
Oh. Italian?
Yeah, what
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
where are you?
what am I?
don't
Scottish,
even know
French,
anything about
Irish,
that.
German, and English, and one like fragment native.
Nice.
Yeah.
It shows the native.
As to be honest, I'm
you get
Métis
all
or
those-
Métis because yeah, my
Are
ancestors
Métis.
were whores.
Oh, man.
You know we're filming, right?
Now I do. Listen, mistakes were made, things were said,
John's here.
and I'm in the
I
party.
only ask because Italians and Portuguese tend to be short.
Ah, true, yeah.
Tiny little angry guys.
Like my mom's like 5'2".
Is she Portuguese? Tell her.
Portuguese.
I'm Portuguese.
Hey! No wonder why I like Mario.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an uncle Mario and a cousin Mario, and now a friend Mario. What?
Yep.
You're on an awkward pause right now.
Oh, perfect. Awkward pauses are the best part about Thrasher's Paradise because that's at the point where, wait, why isn't this scripted?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see this weird kid come up to you and ask if you'd be interested in an interview. What was your initial reaction?
Sure.
Yeah, it was pretty much just like, let me grab John. He's the man of the band, and Mario.
Yeah, I was good with it. Yeah,
Typically,
it
he's
was-
band dad, and just everything
It's
goes
all
through
good.
Mario.
it's all good, man.
Band dad.
Band dad? Oh, shit.
Everything goes through Mario. It's
We
like,
need a new bass player.
Is that going to be an official T-shirt now, or a golf shirt that
Golf
says
shirt,
Band
yeah.
Dad?
Yeah.
band dad, yeah, golf shirt, little
I'm
pocket.
the bass player's dad. My shirt. Yeah.
Pocket, you have the logo on the back, Atlas Left Fall.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like how I'm giving you a bunch of merchandising ideas.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah,
it
we
coming.
already made the deal.
coming,
Anything that you come up with, we kind of just hook you up. So
Cool.
yeah, it's on camera twice.
Were you were you expecting to get someone's interest to interview you?
100% honest, no. I didn't even think from day one that we would be where we are today, but here we are.
Thanks for even thinking about interviewing us. Yeah. That's awesome.
No problem.
Thanks.
Though it's a misleading name, we strive to interview all subgenres of metal. And I guess now I have to start searching for blackcore bands.
Blackcore, yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
Love mathcore bands.
Mathcore?
Yeah, there's band. The number 12 loves you.
Is Mario
Wait,
Kart?
are you serious? Are they
Said metalcore.
Oh, there's probably mathcore too.
There's mathcore.
Thorold South.
I said Mario Core in the background, and I was going to say Camcore, John Core.
Why?
Core.
Why can't I picture that Mario Kart actually being one where it just starts with a
Yeah.
that's the entire riff and he just says, "Let's go."
Yeah, the intro to every song.
little
Just
wall.
yeah.
Yeah, this band's about everything, like based on like Greek history, TV shows like Lord of the Rings, like Blind Guardian comes to mind for those.
Yeah.
Demons and Wizards comes to
Yeah.
mind.
I see. For them, I think of D&D.
Yeah, true. Very
See,
much so.
I like the fact that I've never seen Blind Guardian yet, but yet I've seen Demons and Wizards the one time they've come to Toronto.
I've seen both of them.
Wait, you went to the Demons and Wizards show in August?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
man's
man.
goes to shows.
I had to go see my boy Harry from Tier.
He goes to a lot of shows.
I was supposed to interview Tyr.
Oh, really? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, they're great guys.
Translation: with the bigger name bands, don't message them through Facebook Messenger to book an interview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Emails are key.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Or just go to a local show and ask a local band if they want an interview. And 9 times out of 10, they say yes.
You say, oh man, someone wants to interview us.
Finally!
How he looked in person? Okay, sure. In his eye, holy crap, it's happening! Oh my god! Oh!
yeah.
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 I remember the argument. There was a conversation we had because someone else was interested in interviewing you. Did that one ever go through? It was with a female?
No.
No, you're our first.
No. Yeah, you're
We
first.
never got a follow up.
Really?
Yeah.
We had someone write a review about us, but that
Oh.
was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's probably what he's thinking about, maybe.
Oh, okay. Because I just remember at the show there was someone else who was interested in interviewing you. And I was very highly like, please let me be the first one to interview you. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were. We held up to that.
Excellent. Now, because we're good friends now, and I'm going to help you out the best I can, when can I expect a MP3 formatted song so I can play on air?
John.
And
three songs.
dead. I mean, that can happen soon.
that type of-
I mean, I'm not sure the quality you're looking for. You're probably looking for solid quality. So I mean,
I'm just looking for a song. As long as there's no swearing in it, we're fine.
Okay, so not Cowards Way Out.
Yeah.
Wait, there's swearing in a metalcore song?
I know, right?
That's not very common.
It's not, but there are some of our songs which kind of lead into like our older songs and where we're veering away from and into a new sound. But yeah, we're kind of getting away from that and into the more lyrically based, intellectually written songs. Yeah, we'll go with that answer.
Songwriter.
Yeah, I need to just give up on writing. No, it can happen.
Excellent. Would you mind doing some live songs for us right here on Thrasher's Paradise to go on YouTube?
That'll be better.
Is there?
Yeah, man, we're good with that.
Yeah.
Sean, you ready?
Let's give her.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to interview y'all. It's been a pleasure. We do I like to keep it professional.
I'm going all the way.
Oh,
I'll give you a proper hand.
thank you.
sir.
But before I let you tune up and get ready, there's always one question we have to ask here. We call it the poser question. I see your eyes. You're like, oh shit, it's happening now. I'm gonna be exposed.
Okay.
The question is designed and created to ensure that we are talking to actual physical metalheads. Your drummer gets it. He's wearing a Pantera shirt. He gets it. He's wearing a...
I didn't wear mine.
Brand of sacrifice.
See? I couldn't understand that. That's a metal band. So that means he's thrash.
Have some
Or
upstairs.
death. Yes, something's up. The question is simple. Who would win in the fight? Lemmy or God?
Lemmy or God?
Yes.
Ooh.
He's scrapping it all right now. I
Yeah,
think.
God kind of won that
Did
one.
the drummer get it right? Congratulations, your drummer saved you from the failing answers I felt I was going to get from one of you three.
Wow.
Do you know what the answer is actually?
I'm assuming Lemmy.
God kind of already won that one.
Yeah. Lemmy. For sure, man.
It's a trick question. Lemmy is God.
Oh.
You would know.
Oh, my Lemmy.
Oh my. I think we should just start saying that now on the show in general. Just, oh my Lemmy. And then we get pissed at each other for saying the Lord's name in vain. We should do a video on that.
There you go.
Well, on that note, we're going to get back to our place and start recording that video. But besides that, we're going to hear them jam and hopefully thrash. Is that going to happen?
You know it.
Yes, sir.
Are you two going to make love?
Later.
You know it.
On that note, until next time, keep on thrashing.